Mayor Pro Tem Foat.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Before I start my questions, I want to go back to the city attorney and ask if you could explain, because I heard some of that in some of the public comments about what does it mean, what role does the city have in someone's ability to rent their private property?
This is a single-family neighborhood. These properties are located in single-family neighborhoods. There has been an argument that has been made, and it is a credible argument, that a single-family residence can only be used for a permanent residence, and a permanent residence as defined under our code is actually something that is at least a month-to-month tenancy. We basically say that a rental of 28 days or less constitutes a hotel use because we're going to require them to pay a TOT. And so there is an argument that can be made that this is not a single-family use of property. But this city, like many other cities, especially those cities that are in tourist desirable areas, have recognized that this is an issue, and they've tried to come up with different ways of dealing with this issue. One of my former clients, Monterey County, adopted an ordinance that basically said you can't rent for anything less than 7 days, for example. That was one approach that was taken in order to address the issue. The concern here is, again, that we're trying to find a balance. We're trying to find a way to make these work within a single-family neighborhood and balance the issues that are there. So, does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Yeah, I mean, I thought that really had to be clarified, because it's really hard doing this, since I live in the Vista Las Palmas area also, and at a house behind us, which fortunately now has been purchased, that was a terrible party house rental. It wasn't a day of the week that it wasn't rented. And so it's really difficult. This was a difficult issue to deal with when there was a perspective of totally banning any rentals under 28 days or allowing for regulation. And having said that, I want to ask a couple of